Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome to the City Skylines Global Build-off for the PDXCon. We are doing something pretty different from what I've done on the channel, obviously, jumping right into a time-lapse. But what this is I have participated in a competition for the PDXCon taking place in Berlin this weekend. And we have been tasked, me and I think 10 other YouTubers or streamers, to create a campus on a map created by Mr. Miyagi. And we're taking a look real quick at the inspiration for this build, which is Cambridge University. And I chose Cambridge because it has a lot of old buildings that I think are really cool. It has an old city nearby that we need to also build a little bit of. And then it also mixes in new buildings pretty well into the campus. But then the final thing is it uses I think 28 different colleges in it, where it has 28 different colleges that make up the university. And so I will be doing the same thing, and I am naming those colleges after the my supporters on Patreon. But anyway, back to the build here. We are taking a map, we're building on a map by Mr. Miyagi. He put together a really awesome map that is available on the workshop, and he created an entire city for the project. And here what you see me doing is starting to build the old town, and today we are going to only focus on the construction of the old town. In another video, we will actually build the campus, but I believe my plan, let me double check my calendar here. My plan is to release this the day before the competition takes place. So you should be able to catch the live stream where all of the participants go through what we have built, and we will be presenting to the judges, who are some of the people from Paradox Interactive and Colossal Order, the maker of the game, to really judge how we've done on this competition. And then, yeah, so that'll be in a live stream on Friday. I'm sure it will probably take place on the official City Skylines YouTube channel. And if not, be sure to just check my Twitter, or I'll probably link to it in the community section on my YouTube channel, but you'll be able to catch that. But anyway, what we're doing today is we are working on the Old Town area, and you can see that I'm using a lot of these custom buildings and plopping them down. I took a couple blocks from what Mr. Miyagi had already done just to get the idea and kind of a couple blocks in place, and now I'm just really going through and figuring out which ones I want to put in here. I'm adding now some decals to kind of decorate the interior plaza for this block. And that's a little bit different from what I usually do. I don't usually do stuff this detailed, but I do plan to do a little bit more of this sort of thing in my upcoming series called Bellyford, which will be going live in the next couple of weeks. I think I know the first episode will be going up on October 28th, so be sure to catch that. But anyway, we are decorating a bit here, and I'm not really sure what else to say, but there I'm filling in a bit, and you can see the Old Town area is really coming together. And now I'm adding a church here, which I wanted to make sure that it was oriented properly. A lot of churches face the east in order, like where the altar is and stuff like that. And now I'm adding a little bit of gravel paths around the church, and then I'm going to add some walls, and then start decorating a little bit of the church grounds with trees and foliage. Oh, and a fountain in the front. But yeah, I mean, this has been a really fun build. I'm excited for you to see the campus, which I'll have a little bit more to talk about then, because I really did a bit more for that. I mean, clearly I'm putting some detail into this city, which, I mean, this part of the build for the whole project wasn't even necessary. I could have just built a campus somewhere else, but I really wanted to go with Cambridge and to kind of have that old city around it that probably came about because of Cambridge itself. And that is really what is happening here. And this is one of my favorite parts of the build, is this church area. And I've done a few other churches like this for the start of Bellyford, because there are some churches in that original city which will take place, or like we'll cover at the beginning of the series in Bellyford. And so I've used some of the ideas that I used in that, and I'm doing that here. So there I was just decorating a little bit more in another plaza, taking some more details and adding a little bit to another plaza there, but not too many. I didn't want to go overboard with the city, especially because I'm not really going to focus on it during the presentation for the competition. But I did want to get at least a little bit in there, because I'm also getting a little bit of practice with the hand plopping, which I haven't done too much of in time. I did one series where I hand plopped called Capilano Islands, but that was a couple years ago, and things have changed quite a bit. So there I was building a road which will be the exterior of the campus, and then I decided that I wanted to add a little bit more to the town, especially after seeing that building there. But anyway, that is it for today. I hope you liked this video and that you will check out the live stream tomorrow, I believe. And yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.